Welcome back to my mathematics class, and for this tutorial video, this is the part 2 of factoring quadratic trinomial in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c. But this time, the value of a is greater than 1. Let's start. Example number 1. 6x squared plus 7x plus 2. Step 1. We'll determine the value of a, the value of b, and the value of c. The value of a is equal to 6. The value of b is equal to 7. And the value of c is equal to positive 2. Step 2. We'll draw a table with 2 rows and 3 columns. So for the first column, we'll write factor of AC. So this time, it is AC. Kasi sa ating part 1, C lang siya. Pero dahil ang A natin is greater than 1, mas malaki na siya sa 1, kaya AC na ito. Then, for the second box, sum B, and our answer. The factor of AC. We need to find first the product of A and C, which is 6 and 2. And the product of 6 and 2 is equal to 12. Next, b is equal to 7. Therefore, we need to find a factors of 12 whose sum is equal to 7. For further solutions, we'll write down all the factors of 12. And that is 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. Okay. So, let's do trial and error. Which of these factors has a sum of 7? So, for 1 and 12, if we add it, the sum is equal to 13. For the second factor, if we add it, the sum is equal to 8. And for the third one, the sum of 3 and 4 is equal to 7. At ito po yung ating hinahanap. Therefore, the factors of 12 whose sum is 7 are 3 and 4. Step 3. We will rewrite the given trinomial into 4-term polynomial. Paano yun? First, we'll copy the first term, and then we'll leave the middle term, and then copy the last term. Positive 2. Saan natin kukunin yung ating middle term? Balik tayo kay step 2. And step 2, ang answer natin ay 3 and 4. So, sulat natin dito, positive 3 and positive 4. Okay? Ang middle term natin kay original ay 7x. Kaya dapat, pag pinag-add natin itong dalawa, 7x din. So, anong kulang? Yung x. Step 4. We will regroup our answer in step 3 into 2. So, sa pag-groupings, i-group na lang natin yung, ang first group na lang natin ay itong first term and second term. This is the first group. And this is the second group. So, write it, 6x squared plus 3x. This is our first group. Plus 4x plus 2. This is our second group. Step 5, we will apply common monomial factoring. So, for the first group, what is its common monomial factor? O, so, mas kilala ninyo sa GCF. Ano ang GCF ng 6 at ng 3? That is 3. For x squared and x, the GCF is x. Mas mababa itong x na to. And then, diba, kung natatandaan ninyo yung solutions natin, we divide both by the GCF 3x. Sa ako nakuha si 3x, ito yun. Okay? And then, 6 divided by 3 is 2. And x squared divided by x is x. Plus, 3x divided by 3x is 1. Copy natin yun. Plus. For 4x and positive 2, the GCF is equal to 2. Okay, and then divide ulit natin both by 2. 4x divided by 2, 4 divided by 2 is 2. And then copy si x. Plus 2 divided by 2 is 1. And this is step 5. For step 6, ang keyword ko dito ay in and out. Yan. Para mas matandaan ng aking mga naging estudyante. In meaning inside of the parentheses. So kung papansinin, pareho yung nasa loob ng parentheses. So kokopyahin lang natin yan. 2x plus 1. Isa na lang. Okay? And then out meaning outside of the parentheses. For the first term, ang nasa labas ay si 3x. For the second term, ang nasa labas ay si 2. Kaya, plus 2. This is now the factored form of 6x squared plus 7x plus 2. And this is our final answer. Example number 2. 2x squared minus 7x minus 4. Step 1. The value of A is equal to 2. The value of B is equal to negative 7. The value of C is equal to negative 4. Step 2. We will draw a box with 2 rows and 3 columns. So for the first box, we will write factor of AC, whose sum is B. And this is the answer. And this is for our answer. Okay, for factor of AC, the value of A is 2, and the value of C is negative 4. The product of 2 and negative 4 is equal to negative 8. B is negative 7. Now, we need to find factors of negative 8 whose sum is negative 7. So, let's do trial and error by writing all the factors of negative 8. So, pwede dito ang positive 1, negative 8. Pwede rin ang negative 1, positive 8. Pwede rin ang negative 2 times 4 and 2 times negative 4. Yan. So, kung tatandaan, sa rules of multiplication, when we multiply different signs, or when we multiply integers with different signs, the product is always negative. Okay, for the sum, 1 plus negative 8, 1 plus negative 8, this is equal to negative 7. Ayun, nakuha kagad natin yung ating hinahanap na negative 7. Therefore, ang hinahanap nating factors for negative 8 is 1 and negative 8. So, sulat natin dito, 1 and negative 8. For step 3, we will rewrite our given trinomial into 4-term polynomial. So, we will copy the first term, 2x squared, and then we'll change the middle term by our answer in step 2. So, that is positive 1x. Lagyan natin ng x kasi ang middle term natin ay may variable x. Minus 8x. Minus because 8 is negative. So, kung ano ang sign, yun din ang operation. And then, we'll copy the last term, negative 4. Step 4, regrouping. So, we'll regroup our answer in step 3. So, kung anong ginawa natin kanina, yun na lang din. I-regroup na lang natin yung first, second, and third, and fourth. So, our first group is this one. 2x squared plus 1x. Uy, 1x. So, si 1 ay invisible. Tanggalin na natin si x. Ay, si 1. Tanggalin na natin si 1. Tanggalin natin si 1. Minus. So, lagay natin minus 8x. Ito po, yung sign dito ay magiging plus na. So, plus 4. Ma'am, bakit nag-plus? Kasi po, pag dinistribute natin itong negative sign, halimbawa, dinistribute natin, negative times 8x is negative 8x. Negative times 4 is negative 4. Ma-obtain natin yung ating pinanggalingang polynomial. Okay? So, burahin natin yan. Let's erase this. Step 5. i-apply natin ang common monomial factoring. And the common monomial factor of 2x squared and x is, ang katabi nito ay 1. So, ang greatest common factor ni 2 at ni 1 ay 1. Invisible na yon. So, wag na natin copyhin. For variable x squared and x, the GCF is x times. So, divide natin both of this term to x. Saan ko nakuha si x? Ito. Yung ating GCF. Kung paano tayo magsagot ng common monomial factor. 2x squared divided by x is 2x. And then x divided by x is positive 1. Minus, what is the GCF of 8x and 4? This is 4. Divide natin both terms. Both terms. Divide natin both terms by negative 4. By 4 rather. The quotient now is 8. Divide by 4 is 2. Si x, copy na lang. And then 4 divided by 4 is 1. Positive 1. Ayan, kung napansin niyo, pareho ulit yung ating nasa loob ng parenthesis. Therefore, for step 6, na yung keyword natin na in and out, so ang in natin ay yung 2x plus 1, at yung out natin ay x minus 4. This is now the factored form of 2x squared minus 7x minus 4. Example number 3. 4x squared minus 20xy plus 25y squared. This one, I think this is a perfect square trinomial. Why? Una kasi, check mo if the first term and the last term are both perfect square number or expression. Paano ko nasabi yon? 4x squared has a square root, which is 2x. The square root of 4 is 2, and the square root of x squared is x. Another, the square root of 25y squared is 5y. So the square root of 25 is 5, and the square root of y squared is y. So part 1, sinabi ko that the factor of a perfect square trinomial is a square of a binomial, in where the first term is 2x and the second term is 5y. For the operation, we will copy the middle term, which is subtraction. So this is minus. This is now the factors of 4x squared minus 20xy plus 25y squared. Let's check. For the checking, kung tama nga ako na ito ay quadratic trinomial, we will multiply these factors, all of these factors. So, si 2 na exponent, hindi natin siya titignan as exponent for the checking. Okay? So, 2x times negative 5y times 2. Okay? So, hindi siya exponent. Ito, base siya ngayon dito sa checking. And 2x times negative 5y is equal to negative 10xy. I-multiply pa natin yung naiiwan na 2. This is now equal to negative 20xy. Ayun, pareho sa ating middle term. Therefore, tama nga ako na ang 4x squared minus 20xy plus 25y squared is a perfect square trinomial. Okay, so this is your assignment. For letter B, yung A po, nandun sa ating first tutorial video. So that is your first assignment for today. And then this is the second, and then this is your second assignment. Factor out 3x squared plus 4x plus 1 and 3x squared minus 5x minus 2. So each of these item has 6 points. It'll score 6 points. So for each item, it'll score 6 points. 6 points. So for a total of 12. So ang perfect score natin dyan ay 12. Another assignment for today is activity 4 of enrichment activity. Ang title nun ay factoring perfect square trinomial. Sulat ko, factoring perfect square trinomial. So, ito po yung title ng activity 4 sa enrichment activity. And that's all. Good luck for your assignments.